everybody, welcome back to the top 3 series. So today we're going to be doing top favorite parks, and I'm going to split this up in different videos for each park. So let's get started. So the first park I'm going to start with is Magic Kingdom. So my top 3 rides in Magic Kingdom are going to be, starting with 3 to 1. 3 is going to be, let's see, I'm going to have to go with Space Mountain on this one. So it actually took me a really long time to even go on Space Mountain just because it was a roller coaster. I didn't know what to expect, but it's a super fun ride. I highly suggest it. It does feel like you're going to hit your head or extremities on this ride, but I promise you won't. But it's definitely one of my favorite rides. And that takes us to number 2, which is going to be Big Thunder Mountain. And that is just, I love that roller coaster. It's one of the first roller coasters I ever went on. It's an awesome ride. I just laugh over the little whoops that kind of pick you up out of your seat. And I just love the overall aesthetic of the ride and everything. I have to say, if this was a top 4, probably Splash Mountain would be in this list too, because I really love that ride as well, even though I'm not a fan of drops. You get into the song and everything in it, but this is top 3, so we're going to just stick to that. So coming in at number 1 is going to be the Haunted Mansion. I know it's kind of a kiddie ride and all that. It's just a dark, slow-moving ride. But I just love this ride. The technology when the ride came out was just incredible. And still to this day, it's a very cool technology. And it's just a great ride all around. And it's, classic Disney, so I really have to go with that one. So that's for the Magic Kingdom. And then we're going to go with Epcot. So my top 3 rides at Epcot, I think, starting with number 3, is going to be, this is a tough one. I think number 3 is going to be Test Track. And my favorite part of Test Track is obviously the part where you're going around really fast, but I generally really like this ride. I think I like the old version of it better than the new version, but I still really enjoy this ride, and I think it's a really good ride that they have at the parks. Number 2 is going to be Spaceship Earth. Alright, another slow-moving duck ride. Woohoo! No, I am a huge history buff, and Space Mountain is all about history and communication and how everything kind of began and communication spread. And it's a very interesting story. I just have always loved Spaceship Earth and all the history and stuff that goes along with it. And it's a totally great ride, and another, completely, it's basically built as a roller coaster, but it's a slow-moving ride. And it's completely one of a kind as well, with it being in the globe of Spaceship Earth. A lot of people don't even know that there's a ride in there. So number 1 at Epcot is going to be Soarin'. Actually, don't hate me, but I really enjoy the original Soarin' over California. I just love the smells of the orange groves and the pines. But this Soarin' over the World is very good. The imagery is amazingly beautiful. The smells are amazing still, and it's just a really great ride, and it's a really good family ride too. So, and it scares Adam, which is really funny. So I crack up every time that happens, but it's a great ride. And I'm really glad that they decided to bring that to Walt Disney World because it was originally at Disneyland in Anaheim. So that's going to be top 3 for Epcot. Now we're going to move on to top 3 for Hollywood Studios. Right now this is kind of difficult, so because there's only 4 rides in the park. So I'm actually going to skip Hollywood Studios this time around. When we go back in September, I'll try to do another top 3 for this park, which I'm sure is going to be the Toy Story rides in there. I mean, I'd have to say number 1 is already Toy Story Mania. So I'll have to come back to Hollywood Studios, but there is just not enough rides to me to make a good opinion of top 3 right now. So then we're going to move on to Animal Kingdom. So Animal Kingdom just opened the World of Pandora, so let's see what my top 3 rides are there. So number 3 is going to be, this is toughy. Number 3 has got to be Cali River Rapids. Yeah, I definitely love this ride. I think it could be longer, but it's a really great ride, especially on those hot days when you really want to get wet. Of course, the last times that we rode it when we were really hot and wanted to get wet, we never got soaked. But that's not usually the case on that ride. You usually get drenched, just to forewarn you. But I just really love that ride, and the theming and everything is great, especially in the line and the queue. There's lots of little hidden things that you can look for, which is really neat. So then coming at number 2 is going to be the Kilimanjaro Safaris. This is a great ride. It's a long ride, but it's really great. You know, you learn all kinds of things about the animals. You always see different kinds of animals, which makes it different every time you ride it. It's really, really, really great ride. And it's just, you know, you see things that you don't get to see on a normal basis. Elephants and giraffes, and then they have the painted dogs, and they have crocodiles and hippos, and there's the baby hippo now. So it's just a really incredible ride. I really love this ride. And then coming in at number 1 is going to be Flight of Passage in the World of Avatar, or the World of Pandora, sorry. So this ride, when we rode it, I literally don't think I could have picked my jaw up off the floor. It's so incredible. It is so amazing and technologically breathtaking, and the smells and everything that goes with it. I don't want to give everything away because I know not everybody's been on it, but I just cannot wait to share this ride with Adam when we go in September, and I cannot wait to ride it again. We only got to ride it once more than the last time. Hopefully this time we get to ride it multiple times, because I wish we would have waited in line to ride it. I would have waited 2 hours to ride this ride. It's so incredible. So I'm going to include a bonus in this. So since we're not doing Hollywood Studios, I am going to do Universal Studios. So I'm going to do top 3 of the whole Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. Do my top 3 rides from there. So coming in at number 3 is probably going to be the Mummy ride. Yes, I do not like roller coasters, but I do like the Mummy. So the Mummy it's a roller coaster, but it's kind of like, I got talked into going into it from a cast member there because they said it was kind of like Space Mountain. It's like Space Mountain, where it's in the dark, but it's a little different. It's a little more intense than Space Mountain. It's in the dark, but there is like points where the roller coaster actually stops and then slingshots you forward a couple of times. So just be prepared for that. But I really enjoy the ride, and I'm a big chicken, so I think anybody could really do that. So number 2 is actually going to be Islands of Adventure, and it's going to be a Spider-Man. I really like Spider-Man. I actually don't like Spider-Man or any of those comic book characters in real life or anything. The Spider-Man ride is really, really cool. And I couldn't wait to take Adam on it when we went, just to show him how cool it was and everything, but I really, really enjoyed the Spider-Man ride. And Transformers is pretty similar to that, but I think Spider-Man takes it to another better step than Transformers does. And then coming at number 1 is going to be Escape from Gringotts. We went on that for the first time when we went on our honeymoon, and that has to be before Flight of Passage came out. That was my all-time favorite ride. The technology on it is incredible. I can't believe Disney passed up on this technology. It just blew my mind. And I was like panicking before we got on it and stuff, because I heard from people that it was a roller coaster, and then other people said, no, it's not a roller coaster, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect. And there is no point of view videos for this ride because the Universal Studios doesn't allow cameras on the rides. So what footage you can find of it is not very good because people are trying to hide their cameras because you're not supposed to have them on. So you didn't really know what to expect before going on this ride, but it's really good. I did hear that there is a big drop in it. I didn't know that was in the beginning, and you get it over with really fast. I ended up screaming and closing my eyes, but the drop, in reality, Adam said it was probably 10 or 15 feet. It really wasn't that bad. And when you sit down, as soon as I sat down, I got relaxed because they handed us 3D glasses, and I was like, okay, this ride can't be that bad if they're giving you 3D glasses. Obviously, it's not enough force to fly your glasses off. So if you're worried about that, it's completely fine. It's a cannot miss ride. You need to go on this ride if you have not been on it. It's so, so good, especially if you're a Harry Potter lover like me. And I have a Harry Potter tattoo, so I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. So that's going to be my bonus top 3 favorite ride. Remember now that I am a personal vacation advisor with Magical Vacation Planner, so if you need to book any of the Disney resorts, Disneyland, and Universal Studios, or any other location, we do and beaches and sandals and all those resorts. I'm sure I can 100% help you out. Just get a hold of me at the links below. I will leave all of my information for you to contact me, and I hope you have a magical day. I will see you all soon. Oh, and I want to add that the reason this video hasn't come out yet is because I have been busy because I bought a new horse. Well, actually, we adopted him. His name is Ducky. He came from a rescue in New Jersey. It was kind of a last minute decision. Sunny has not been doing very well with his navicular disease, and we're still sorting that out, but currently he is unsound for riding, so I can't ride him. And I am not sure at this point if he will be or ever will be, unfortunately. Even though he just turned 10. So I really needed another horse that I could ride. So I ended up adopting Ducky, and so far he's been really, really great. He's an awesome horse. He's a little over 5 years old. He's almost 6. And he's a standard bred cross. He's black. He actually looks just like Black Beauty. And he's a total sweetheart. He was abused. We got him. He was a neglect case from an Amish man in Pennsylvania. The ASPCA seized him because he was being starved. They didn't think he was going to make it. He was that bad condition, but he ended up pulling through, and then the organization that I got him from took him off to ASPCA hands and worked with him and trained him and all that stuff. And then adopted him out to me. So now I have him. And then other than that, it's been kind of nasty weather. So we still haven't had spring yet here. As you can see, it is still white outside. So we just got a bunch of more snow and rain and nastiness. I am definitely ready for spring. But anyways, that is our news update. I'm going to attach a little clip you might enjoy of Ducky, the first day we had him. He is quite the character. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!
You're gonna get wet. You are gonna get wet. Oh, you already have.
I know, you just flashed me.
Get after it.
I've never seen a horse do that to me.
He's got his whole hand in there. Dude, don't drown yourself. Holy shit, man. You take a video? What are you doing? Life's not that bad. That thing's a duck, huh? What did he say? You trying to drown yourself or what? Life's not that bad
Oh my
here.
goodness, my stomach hurts.
Do it. Go into his eyes. What are you doing?
I just dancing.
Sonny, what is he doing? What is he doing over there? What? I'm just getting a drink. We got the 100-gallon tank. He'd be empty in the 50 one pretty quick.